Hi, I'm Curtis Parody. It's May 23rd, 2014, and here's what's happening now. Starting off like we always do with some Sims 3 based news here because a brand new store pack is just around the corner. Yes, that's right, a June pack is coming to the Sims 3 store very soon. The June pack includes a couple cool items, including this cotton candy machine, which looks pretty freaking sweet. Of course, you'll be able to buy that and download it right into your game from the Sims 3 online store. Also, of course, let's not forget the Sims 4 is just 114 days away. We're getting ever closer to that less than 100-day mark, which is freaking awesome. Of course, also 16 days. Yes, that's right. 16 days until the E3 press conference where they'll be talking about The Sims 4. So expect brand new Sims 4 news coming out real soon. Jumping into Apple-based news here, WWDC is actually also just around the corner. Only 2 weeks away, and Apple's expected to talk about a couple of big things. The first of which is iOS 8, which is expected to actually release and talk about and show off for the very first time. New features could include things like Health Book, a sort of health tracking app, and rumors pointing to a split screen sort of activity on the iPad, sort of like how the Surface splits the screen between 2 different apps. Yep, Apple could be copying that and bringing it into the iPad. But hey, the Apple mentality, if you don't come up with it first, just steal it and say you did it first. Yay, that's the Apple way. Beyond that, it's expected that we'll have brand new Siri improvements because Siri really isn't that intelligent, though it kind of seems like it is. To me, with the release of iOS 7, it feels like Siri kind of got a downgrade. Her personality kind of got lost in the muck, and you can't ask her where to hide a dead body anymore. At least my version of Siri no longer gives me suggestions for that, which is like super unhelpful, because let's face it, as a YouTuber and like a human being, I gotta bury a lot of bodies. But moving on beyond that, Apple is expected to talk about the next version of Mac OS 10. The next version is expected to take a lot of design cues from iOS 7, meaning it'll be a lot more flat and sort of simple and modern. And the last thing that Apple may or may not announce at this event is the Beats purchase. Of course, Apple is expected to be purchasing Beats for a couple $billion, like no big deal. So we could hear more about that. Of course, the WWDC keynote kicks off on Monday, June 2nd at 10 a.m. San Francisco time. I'll be live tweeting during the event, so of course, stay tuned to my Twitter at twitter.com/CurtisParody for all of the updated WWDC news. And last in the world news, let's talk about YouTube because some brand new features could be coming to the site real soon. In a brand new video talking about site improvements, they talk about the first thing being managing channels on mobile. This, of course, being one thing that many channel owners actually want to be able to do. When you're out and about, you want to be able to change things on your channel without actually having to use like the desktop version of the site. And as someone who has done that in the past, it is not a good experience, so it is something they could improve upon. Beyond that, they're still trying to improve upon the monetization on the site, so brand new techniques for actually making money, including one way in which they're hoping to bring crowdfunding actually built right into YouTube. So no longer would you have to have like a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo, you could just have like a YouTube fund and then people could fund you that way, which is kind of cool, and it'll be interesting to see how people take advantage of that in the near future. Beyond that, they're working on ways to actually improve mashup music monetization. So basically, if you make a music mashup, right now what happens is when you like put it on the site, it usually gets flagged and then all of the money goes to like whatever company it is. In the future, YouTube hopes to actually split that revenue some way. Whether it's just 10% or it's like up to like 50%, it's unknown, but at least you get a little bit of money for what you do. And last, to add in on the musical front here, they're hoping to add more royalty-free music that you can download from the site and use in all of your videos completely free. So some pretty cool improvements coming to this platform right here, but of course, I kind of wanted to know, what do you think about all these YouTube improvements? Like, are you actually interested in them, or would you rather them fix other parts of the website? I'd love to hear your opinions on these brand new YouTube improvements in the comment section down below. So of course, you can let me know down there, or you can let me know on my Facebook or Twitter account. Links are on screen right now, or available in the description down below. Also available down there are links to all of the topics I talked about today. And while you're clicking around down there and checking out all of the cool stuff, why not hit that like button, subscribe, and hey, share the show with your friends on social media. Until next Friday, everyone, I'm Curtis Parody, and that's what's happening now.